In the Olympic Games, there's these two boxers athletes, and they are fighting in the women's division. So the one is from Algeria, the other one is from Taiwan. And 2 years back, or last year, whatever the year was, they were disqualified from the World Championships because when they did a test, they found out that they have both the X and the Y chromosome. However, ever since they were born, they were females on their passports and the IDs, they're females.
Yeah.
But with the tests being shown, much like Okastane, they have X and Y chromosomes. Now they are fighting in the women's category. And we saw last night or the night before, the person... Hey! Hey!
Okay, finish the story. Sorry, yeah.
Hey! The person, the boxer from Algeria, the one with the XY chromosome, fought against a XX chromosome lady from Italy. Hey, 40 seconds in, that Italian was crying.
She
like
basically didn't have a chance. She went on her knees, bro.
Boy, she was crying like this. Yeah, when you're like 2 years old.
We watched abuse.
Hey,
that was abuse.
So I want to link it back to the GBV that you're speaking about, while at the same time linking it back to being inclusive of how people are today, because I'm trying my best to not misgender them in today's time.
Yeah.
And I'm using chromosomes because that's what was found with the XY. I'm XY, you XY, you XY, you XY, you XY. So again, if you XY...
If you call yourself a man or a woman, you believe in science. If you call yourself a man or a woman, you believe in science.
John.
As simple as it is, bro.
I
call myself a man. I
believe.
believe in science because science testifies that I'm a man.
No, you don't have to believe.
Scientific category.
Yeah, it's a scientific category.
Oshaka didn't know science. But still, get up in science. Am I doting?
But let's not talk about Shaka.
No, I'm just
No,
trying
but
to say.
Sadini is not science.
I'm trying to say, Guti, in our culture, we don't have pronouns for the female and the male.
Robana can trail, then that's it.
No, we don't have that. We don't have she and him and what. That's what we have. So we're learning as
that's what I'm saying.
Fundo is trying to bring in.
What I'm saying
that
is,
there's so many new things.
But what I'm saying
for
is
them to juggle.
When you're so strict on it, because people want to identify themselves.
Yeah.
Once you identify yourself in that category, like that's why not that I understand or whatever. Like I don't want to put myself, like I'm still also very ignorant in certain things, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay. Like you can hate me, you can vilify me, you can.
We're transphobe.
I'm not a transphobe. I'm not against it. I just don't understand.
So why actually transphobe men?
Why?
It's a question.
No.
Why not?
Why?
But it's a woman. Hypothetically, you see this woman who was born
a man.
XY chromosome was born,
yes,
and then transitioned to their life, and now identifies as a woman. But
that's my choice. I also have a choice, bro.
I hear you. And has all the mechanics of the XX stereotypically.
Yeah.
Would you date that individual? Is my question.
No.
Why not?
Because you were first a man or
But
whatever.
they no longer that. They don't
Okay,
identify.
fair enough. I don't want something that used to be.
Utules Brown. Used to bees don't make no honey. My used to bees.
No, and I'm not trying to be offensive here. I think this is also like incriminating in a sense because
it's not incriminating. I'm saying, Uti, you guys are in a space where you have to juggle a whole lot of things.
Ask me that question.
And the moment you guys say, I respect people's choices, yet I choose this.
Yes.
You still you judged. Because there's many people.
We all judge, bro. Everyone judges.
No, but I'm just trying to say,
Guti.
I mean, I was called multiple times a transphobe because I was like,
and did that break you?
Uba.
When?
Cried by myself in the shower.
And you got over it, right? You got over it?
I'm still not okay.
You're still not okay. Why? Because you care about what people think. What about tears bekwenza lokho, Bram?
Kubutu was laughing
Right
at me
now,
about my
they could be
nails.
like- right now-
We've got a bully here who was going at me about my nails.
Okay, and did you
How
change,
you gonna
did you
show
change
it?
your nails? Did you change your nails though?
I just changed the color so that it's more
From black to
accommodating
white.
to him. Because white is right. Because white is right.